take ego out of the equation just for a moment, okay? Let's talk about wanting someone versus needing someone. Me personally, I would want someone to choose me or want me versus them needing me, and or me choosing them and wanting them versus me needing them. Hear me out. I hear all the time how women say that they need a man. Now, it is nothing wrong with you wanting a man, wanting certain things for yourself, because it is a choice. You are choosing it. You are actively saying that I want this, so this is what I am choosing. Versus you saying, I need this. When you are needing something, it is coming from a place of codependency. Now, we need water. We need shelter. We need food in order to live, to breathe, and to thrive. Needing a person to live, to breathe, and to thrive, we don't need that. I've learned that being codependent and having a codependent relationship is not healthy, because it is, to me, coming from a place of lack, a place of desperation, a place of you feeling that you are not whole yourself as an individual, as a woman. It can go either way, but I'm speaking to the women, the ladies, the girls, because I'm a woman. And I want you to know that you don't need anything, okay? When you say you need something, if someone is supplying a need or serving a need for you and they take that away from you or they walk out of your life, how are you going to feel if you need it versus you wanting them? You may be hurt either way, but when you want it, you're not going to be completely devastated versus if you need it. And I just know that I don't want nobody to need me, because if you need me, what are you needing me for? Is it for my body? Is it for my energy? Is it for the service that I provide? What do you need me for versus you wanting me? When you say that you want something or you want someone, you are saying, I'm choosing you because it's you. I'm choosing you because you are you. That to me is where love can begin to grow, because I'm choosing and I want to build with you. I am choosing you. And this can be community, this can be partnership, this can be platonic relationships, whatever type of dynamic it is. I feel as though we should choose these things and want these things and have a hand in saying, I'm deciding to build with you. I'm deciding to create with you versus that I need you. Saying that and feeling that just doesn't sit well with me, because when you need something, you are going to put up with anything. If you feel like you need somebody, you're going to put up with anything. And this is the issue for me. You don't need anything outside of yourself other than things that's going to keep this body going. And yes, is community something that we thrive off of because we are social creatures, because we can share resources and share ideas and share creativity. This is something that can enhance our lives. But again, if you choose to be in your solitude, if you choose to say, hey, I'm not going to deal with these type of people because of the things that they are doing, that is a choice and that is okay. Would it be nice to have community with men and women coming together? Yes. But if that's not the reality, I'm not going to force it, and I'm damn sure it's not going to say that I need it when I see what I see, okay? But I asked ChatGPT because people always think that I'm emotional, I'm coming from a place of hurt, I'm coming from a place of, oh, this is my experience, and that my experience shaped this mind process. Now, yes, my experience did teach me a lot, but it's not coming from a place of hurt or from a place of anger. It's coming from a place of me just knowing that I don't want to be needed and I don't want ever to need someone. So I asked ChatGPT, and I'm gonna read y'all what ChatGPT said, okay? Now, can we all agree that ChatGPT is logical? Because they always think, men be thinking that I'm just so emotional. Coming from an emotional, hurt, hardened, bitter place. So I had to ask ChatGPT, do women need men to thrive? And I asked this question to ChatGPT because I've been told that we need each other. We need each other. We need each other. Do women need men to thrive? This is a logical point of view now, not emotional. No, ChatGPT says. Women do not need men to thrive. Women are fully capable of thriving personally, professionally, emotionally, and spiritually on their own or within supportive relationships of any kind, whether romantic, platonic, communal. Thriving depends on access to resources, safety, education, opportunity, emotional well being, and a supportive environment than on any single relationship dynamic. That said, healthy relationships, whether with men, women, or communities, can enhance anyone's life, but needing someone to thrive is very different from choosing to grow with others. I said, is something wrong with me if I don't want a man in my life? Because mind you, people say something is wrong with me because I don't want these things. Absolutely not. There is nothing wrong with you if you don't want a man in your life. Your desires, boundaries are valid, and they don't need to match anyone else's expectations. Let's break it down gently and clearly. Personal autonomy is sacred. You are allowed to decide who you want or don't want in your life, what kind of relationships nourish you, and how you choose to love, live, and connect. Not wanting a man isn't a flaw, it's a choice, and it may come from clarity, healing, preference, or even a deep alignment with your path. Wanting space from men can be protective or empowering. If you've been hurt, dismissed, overlooked, or conditioned to serve others over yourself, it makes complete sense to want space to reclaim yourself. That's not brokenness, that's wisdom, and it is self-preservation. The world often pressures women to need a man. You've likely been told directly or indirectly that womanhood equals being chosen by or partner with a man. But that's a social script. Social script, not a truth. You get to write your own narrative, and it can be one of wholeness, peace, and joy without a male partner. And y'all, I'm only reading this for other women because I know this already. ChatGPT just broke it down logically in a way that does not come off as emotional. But what? Logic up. There are many ways to love and be loved. Community, sisterhood, self-love, nature, spiritual connection, creativity. These are all legitimate, rich sources of love and intimacy. You don't have to get that from a man or from anyone else if you don't want to. Keyword want to, not need. This is my whole point. In short, there is nothing wrong with you. I know, thank you, ChatGPT. I know, they tried to play me. Anyways, you are not less feminine, less whole, or less worthy if you choose a path without men. Your truth is enough. Your peace is sacred. Now, then I went on to ask, I said, thank you. Because someone told me I was bitter because I don't want men in my life. ChatGPT said, I'm really glad you shared that. And I want you to hear this clearly. Choosing not to have men in your life does not make you bitter. It makes you discerning. People often label women bitter when they don't center men, especially when those women have set boundaries, reclaimed their energy, or simply chosen themselves. That label is meant to shame, silence, or redirect you back into a role someone else wants you to play. But here's the truth. Choosing peace over pressure is not bitterness. Protecting your energy is not bitterness. Saying no is not bitterness. It's self-respect. Often, when women opt out of male-centered relationships, whether due to past harm, misalignment, or just inner clarity, it challenges the system. Keyword system. People get uncomfortable because your decision isn't about hate or hurt. It's about freedom. And that can be threatening to those still invested in old patterns. You don't owe anyone softness, explanation, or access just to make them comfortable. Instead of bitterness, maybe You're healing, empowered, focused, tired of emotional labor, creating space for what actually feeds your soul. And even if you were bitter, so what? Bitterness is just unmet pain that stayed too long without being seen. But even then, it's nothing or not something you should be shameful of. It's something human. And it passes, especially when you're honest about your truth and surround yourself with people who honor it and not criticize it. Doesn't mean there's an echo chamber. And this is my side note. Doesn't mean I have to be around people who agree with me or that is an yes woman in an echo chamber. No, I don't need that. But you will respect my decision. Or you can get gone. That's simple.